Greetings, my name is Nance Ann. I'm an advocate for drug misuse in Uganda. It has come to my notice that several people misuse drugs and they end up affecting their skins. There are people we've lost when we wouldn't have lost them. There are people who have damaged their skins and they have skin damages that have failed to be repaired because they misuse drugs. Today I want to talk about self-medication, and this is the root cause of drug misuse. Every time you have something paining you, let's say a headache, it is very wise at one point to ask yourself, why do you have that headache? I would advise that you first question yourself before you go seek medical advice. Why do you have this headache? You could be having a headache because you're not sleeping enough, and you can also have a headache because you're not drinking enough water. You can also have a headache just because you overworked and you're tired. It's not necessary to always take a painkiller because it's available. We've realized that some people take medication when they needed not to take it because it is available. So on the issue of self-medication is at one point not right because you may not know what you're treating. Sometimes you can assume a disease on yourself, but when that disease you're assuming, that's because of the signs you're having, you can assume a disease, not knowing that different diseases have different signs and some signs are the same. For example, you can have a headache and think maybe you have malaria, but even when you have typhoid, you can also have a headache. So it is so good to first take a test or consult. Have a medical person's number in your phone. Call and ask this person, doctor or nurse, I'm feeling like this. What could be the problem? Probably you can also take a medical test or a lab test. Find out why are you having this headache? Why are you having this pain? How many days has it been on you? Because sometimes you can have something just for once and you've rushed to take medication. You end up damaging your liver because every time you're taking too much medications in your body, the liver is overstrained to break down these drugs for you. Every time something is hurting you, mangu, you've gone to the hospital to get medication. I see people who come to the dispensary and she's like, I want that, I want this, I want that. And they're not willing even to tell you what's the problem with them. Someone is ordering like 3 types of antibiotics, but just because for them they maybe at one time they took them and they worked for them, or a friend recommended, and then they just come and tell you, I want Cipro, I want amoxicillin, I want Fragile. And even some people, sometimes these people even get offended when you ask them, but what is the problem? She's like, and at the end of the day, you're taking a combination that wouldn't be taken. You're taking medication wrongly, and at the end of the day, you're getting damages to your body. We have people who have diabetes right now when they wouldn't have those diseases. There are people who have gotten damages to their skin that they have refused to be corrected because they misuse the creams. You just come and you're telling them, so give me Eskedam, give me MCG, give me Candidam. You don't know which ingredient is in Candidam. You don't know which ingredient is in Eskedam. And at the end of the day, you're mixing up these tubes and they're affecting your skin. And at time you can even get cancer because you're using a product that you don't have an idea about. This is the reason as to why we go to school and study these things so that we can help you. It is very wise to first seek advice on every medication that you're going to put in your body. Catch me next time. I remain Nance Ann.